Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. So, folks, before we get started, I just wanted to take the time to apologize to everyone. I know as of recently, content here hasn't exactly been the most exciting. There have been days I don't record and whatnot, like I didn't record this past Friday, but that was because my parents were celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary, so, I wanted to spend some time with them. Also, it was the 81st anniversary of D-Day, and I take stuff like that pretty seriously. I never had any family members who were over there who stormed the beaches and whatnot, but I find, every now and then it's good to take a moment and reflect and, give thanks to those who were over there and who did pay the ultimate sacrifice. So that's why there was no video Friday. And I know things have been sporadic here and there on Mondays. I didn't record one day because I wasn't feeling too good, and another day I was just super busy and whatnot. So, yeah, things have been a little all over the place lately, so I apologize for that. Also, mail-wise lately, things have been a little dry. I mean, today, I have items from two packages, both from Trading Card Database. One was a bubble mailer and one was a PWE, and that's all I've really gotten in almost the last 2 weeks. I do have stuff coming from Trading Card Database, especially. I got some big stuff coming, like quantity-wise. So when those get here, I'll be excited to show that stuff off for you. I also got some stuff coming from Adam, because I purchased some stuff in his most recent card sale, Adam's Card Closet, for those of you wondering. His most recent card sale, and then prior to that, there was some stuff. I just gotta finish paying him off first. And yeah, so there's that. I got some stuff coming from a couple of Facebook groups. And speaking of Facebook groups, I am in a couple. I'm in a few just regular hockey card groups. I'm in a couple of Tim Hortons groups. And recently, I've actually been dealing with a scammer. He's already been reported to the group we're in, because I had two instances with the same guy, and basically when it came to the couple of cards I purchased from him the first time, nothing ever arrived, so he said he was just going to refund me, which he did. And then, he said he was going to refund me, and before he actually did, he did another sale, and I told him, you know what, instead of refunding me, take that money and put it towards what I claim out of your current sale and whatnot. And he was like, okay, yeah, no problem. And then when it came to shipping them out, he gives me this whole runaround. He had a concussion. He's in between houses. He's working 12-hour shifts. He's dealing with school, like everything in the book. And I was like, okay, no, this is too much. So I reported him to one of the admins, and they told me that a couple other people have had the same problems with them. So they kind of, I guess you could say, excommunicated him from the group. And so if I actually get the cards from him, it'll be a miracle. It was just a couple of young guns. But if not, well, that's like $15 gone to the wayside. And I mean, there's a lot of other things I could worry about more than losing $15, so I will. But yeah, so stuff is coming, just it's taking a little bit longer than it should, just also because with Canada Post and what's going on with them, and they're not working overtime, so they're working regular hours, and some stuff might arrive slower than usual, etc., etc. Yeah, so anyway. So today we got items from 2 packages, and then to round everything off, we'll rip into 2 packs of Tim Hortons retrospective rookies. Cool? Cool. But before we get to anything, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. So, our card of the day today comes from the most recent huge chunk of 74 Topps cards I got about a week or so ago. And it is not the big M, but it is the little M. One Mr. Pete Mahovlich. Habs, I consider him a Habs legend. I mean, he was on the team, I believe, for the 4 Stanley Cups in the 70s, and he's a hell of a nice guy. I've met him a couple times, and he's a riot. He's always cracking jokes and whatnot, and yeah, Pete Mahovlich, very, very cool. Still to this day, I've not met his older brother, Frank Mahovlich, and I really hope to one day, just because, I mean, you know, his career with the Maple Leafs and with the Canadiens, I mean, man, that guy, wow. And, you know, in Parliament and everything, so, like, I bet he's got some stories, man. So, anyway, even though I have all the cards ready to go, I'm going to go get a quick drink and be right back, and we'll get to showing off some goodies. Cool? Okay, 1 sec.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Had my drink. No, it's not Gatorade. It's just water with some cherry flavor enhancer in it. Anyway, but yeah. Had my drink, now I'm ready to rock and roll. And while I was having my little drink, I came up with a little idea. So, since I only have 2 packs of retrospective rookies to rip for you today, how about we start with a rip? I'll show the 2 stacks of cards I have here, and then finish with a rip. I think that sounds pretty cool. I know some people would be rip a pack, show a stack, rip a pack, show a stack. I prefer to start and finish on a pack of cards. Anyway, so that is what we're doing. This is my channel. I say what goes. So I say let's get to ripping. And I still have another 6 packs next to me here in my my filing cabinet. And as I said last week, the Timmy's just up the street from me does still have packs available. So I will probably be picking up more on Friday. So, yeah, very cool. All right, so we kick this pack off with now retired, everyone's favorite, Mr. Marc-Andre Fleury. And then following him, we have one Mr. Bo Horvat, who a lot of people are suspecting probably will be making a move during the off season. Myself personally, I think he's going to be moving. Where? Who knows? And our insert is a initial strides of one Mr. Carter Verhaeghe. Alrighty then. Now on to our first stack of cards. And this is all over the place. Because we have some scratch and sniff cards from Allen and Ginter. We have some older Allen and Ginter. I'm talking like 2014. And it's a Allen and Ginter insert set that I've been wanting to kind of complete for a while now. I know about a year or so ago, For the Polls graciously gifted me a bunch of Allen and Ginter stuff, including the entire insert set of the History of Flight. And whenever Allen and Ginter puts out stuff like that, I gravitate towards it immediately. And well, in 2014, they had a insert set called Air Supremacy. And I have a few of those cards today. And we also have a Legend SP to round it all out. So let's start with some good old-fashioned scratch and sniff cards. And I got quite a few of them here. These are all from the 2024 set. So I showed off some of these not too long ago. In fact, I still have them at arm's reach. So we have the likes of, barbecue and watermelon, lavender. That's the very first one I ever got from this set. Coconut, pineapple, car leather, and everyone's favorite, bacon. Everyone needs more bacon. In moderation. Don't overdo it. And to add to those, today we have apples. Just apple, according to the back of the card. We have chocolate, and it literally smells like a chocolate bar. Again, whoever they got working over at, Tops, but the division that takes care of this kind of stuff for Allen and Ginter and whatnot, give them all the money, because, man, they are knocking it out of the park. Following chocolate, we have hot chocolate. We have lime. So now I have the lime and the anyway. We have vanilla. We have peaches. And we round it all off with some peppermint. Yes. So now I think I'm only missing there's 20 altogether in this set. And I think I'm only missing 4 or 5. So that's pretty cool. And now on to some Air Supremacy. We got the legendary P-51 Mustang, the Sopwith Camel, a V-22 Osprey, the dreaded MiG-15. Back in the old days, the MiG-15 versus an F-86 Sabre. Oh, it's probably one of the most classic dogfights you could ever read about. And then we have another legend, the old Hawker Hurricane. I like the Spitfire more than the Hurricane, but the Hurricane was a lot faster, I believe. It was more powerful. And then we end this stack, as I said, on a Legend SP. So from 2017 Topps Update, we have Cincinnati Reds great Mr. Barry Larkin. Yeah. Now, on to our second stack here, and this is a variety. I mean, we got some vintage stuff. We got one Tim Hortons card. We got some 05 tribute stuff from 2020 Upper Deck. Got a couple of Young Guns. And then we finished things off with a baseball card and another 2005 tribute. Are you ready for all that? All right. So let's start with some vintage with a 84 Topps. Yeah, 84 Topps. Tom Barrasso, rookie card. And then we move on to some 71-72 tops. So we got a Jim McKenney and a Mr. Ronnie Ellis. Let's go. And then following that, we got a 76 tops. And is this his rookie? No, I don't think it is. I think this is a second year. We got a 76 tops of one Mr. Wayne Thomas. Wow. That's like 3 vintage cards, all Toronto Maple Leafs. What is wrong with me? No, I'm just kidding. Need them for sets. All right. Our first 2020-21 Upper Deck Extended 05 Tribute is of one Mr. Patrick Kane. And then the second one will be the last card I show. We got a 21-22 Tim Hortons red die cut of Mr. Jonathan Huberto. Followed by a couple of young guns. We got Riley Tufte. I thought I had that one, but I don't. It's from Extended. We got Mason Shaw, also from Extended. And Mr. Sean Dursey, also from Extended. Our one baseball card is a 90... Where's the date? Where the heck is the date? I think this is 90-91. I think. Anyway. It's Big Mac. Mark McGuire. Needed this one just because there is one of those Deadpool sport ball cards that mimics it, so need that for when I eventually go after that set, which is going to be relatively pricey, but at the same time, at least I know where I could get all of them in one shot. So anyway, and then we finish things off with, as I said, another 2020-21 Upper Deck Extended 05 Tribute. This is a young gun, so it cost me a little bit more than everything else here, of one Mr. Jake Ottinger. Yes. So, too bad for Dallas, but at the same time, I'm rooting for Edmonton. So, in fact, I know Game 3 is tonight, and I hope Edmonton could pull it off tonight in Florida. I'm saying Florida in 6, so we'll see what happens. And now let's finish things off, folks, with our second pack of Tim Hortons retrospective rookies and see what we can get out of it. Alrighty. So, we have one Miss Erin Ambrose, who I believe was secured in the upcoming PWHL draft and whatnot, because I know with the addition of Vancouver and I think it's Seattle to the PWHL, certain players are now being picked and whatnot. I was shocked. I saw, I don't follow the PWHL like intensely or as much as I do the NHL, but I was shocked because I saw Sarah Nurse. She got traded to Vancouver, I think, or was it New York? Anyway, Sarah Nurse got traded from Seattle, and I know she was like a Toronto staple. I thought she was going to be a Scepter for the rest of her career, and when I saw she got traded, I was like, damn, okay. So, but happy Erin Ambrose. She's staying in Montreal, same as Marie-Philippe Poulin. And, I keep forgetting our goalie's name. Anyway, so, yeah, okay, moving on. Next, we got one Mr. Vince Dunn. I don't know if there's any speculation around him. And then our insert is another initial strides, but this time we got one Mr. UC Saros. And that's all I got for you today. So, if it wasn't as super exciting as past videos and whatnot, I apologize, but either way, I hope you enjoyed it just the same. Also, I want to give a big congratulations to the autograph fisherman, John Burgess. I know just the other day, I believe his channel is now, is it sponsored or something? I think he's in the partnership. I think he's in the partnership program now or something. So big ups to John. Good on him. I know he's always grinding out videos and whatnot, and he's doing some of the AI stuff, and he's doing all kinds of stuff. So if you're not checking out his channel, I urge you to do so. And yeah, man. So John, big congratulations, man. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, sound off in the comments below. As well, like with every other video, make sure to check out the description, because I have a ton of links down there to a bunch of awesome channels I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button. And if you do, make sure to click the little bell notification or the little bell button next to it, so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Hopefully I get some more stuff in the mail this week, so I got something to show you on Friday. If not, we'll probably just end up ripping the rest of my Tim Hortons packs or something. So I'll try and think of something to do. If, again, I don't really get anything this week. But, yeah, so that's it for now. But I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. And hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week. And that's what I usually say. I mixed the order up. Anyway, so till next time, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!